Hey, what's up guys? It's oomishday3 here bringing you my new map called Buoyant Bumpers. I thought it was a kind of funny name. I wanted to go for a little bit of alliteration and throw it in there to make it sort of interesting and maybe memorable. But anyway, you can play this with, I don't know, at least 4 people, technically, to make it work right. But up to 16 people, just the more the merrier. I actually do most of my lobbies with 14 instead of 16 because I have a lot less lag problems, but pretty much the gist of the map is that you're gonna have a whole bunch of teams of 2, and then I would just say alternate on each death who's driving and who's shooting. But you're just gonna go around and you shoot people, and then see once they get in the air a little bit, they're gonna float up and die. I have a teleporter actually at the bottom of this, so you can't go around on foot. You've got to be on a mongoose. But once you're floating up in the air a little bit, then you can jump off and you can shoot down. You'll see that a little bit later in the video, maybe. But shooting people dead on with a rocket's not going to do all that much, but if you can shoot the ground under them, then they'll float up, and then they'll die that way. The only problems with this map, I'd say, is like sometimes there aren't enough mongooses or mongeese, but I made it to where the game type is several rounds of 2 minutes. So after 2 minutes, it'll just reset. It's not that big of a deal. It won't slow down gameplay or anything like that. And then there won't be any problems with too many dead bodies or too much mongoose debris or even a lack of mongoose on the map. So I did it for multiple reasons. So just every 2 minutes it's going to reset. I wouldn't mind that, or wouldn't worry about that too much. It's just kind of how it had to be. Another thing I've actually been working on, a classic sort of from, I don't know if they did it in Halo 3, but I noticed it more in Halo Reach, the drag race style maps, where you pretty much just have multi-team. They did it with Rocket Race, sort of. Or actually, I guess they didn't use Rocket Race. They'd use King of the Hill, because there's the one hill at the end. But pretty much, you just drive straight forward. It's multi-team, two people to a mongoose, one person shooting, you get random weapons, and first person to the end is going to get a point for their team. So it's pretty exciting. That's going to be the next thing you see from me. Whether it'll be in 1 day or 5 days or 3 weeks, I don't know. I'm still working out the kinks. But see, that'll be a fun thing because it's going to be a single game type you can use for a bunch of different maps. So if you guys are looking for something new to do, it just built a long straight race. I'll try to have that video up in a couple days, but I'm still working out the kinks on that map, like I said. This map, I really do enjoy it. Originally I did it with sticky detonators instead of rocket launchers. Yes, you do have unlimited ammo, so that's not a problem. But the sticky detonators, especially when it was a really laggy game, you would shoot them and they just like wouldn't do anything. It was very strange. But I wanted it to be where you could like shoot it on people's wheels and just shoot it and like lay a trap a little bit. But like I said, they just didn't really work out that well. So I did it with rockets, and you just do very little damage. So it works out a lot better, especially because there's more death involved, and everyone likes getting points and killing people and all that. The scoring system might be a little strange on this. It's more of just that it's fun. That's kind of what I was going for. But if you damage someone and they float up and die, it should give you the point, but if it doesn't, a lot of times it'll just say vehicle destroyed and you don't really get anything afterwards. It's kind of weird. Here you see we got off, and we were at the bottom, but we didn't really get teleported. So I tried to make the teleporter where you just can't be on foot, but if you're on your mongoose, you're fine. Once you're floating up, you can jump off, shoot down, and all that stuff. On the side, I've got these Dominion shield doors, and I show that you can drive back in if you really wanted to. I don't know what the deal was. That's orange, but I'm on the green team, but it let me anyway. But you can only have 6 shield doors, which is really, 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 really annoying. So I wanted to make it compatible with up to 16 people, so I just did it with Dominion shields, whatever. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys for now. Please give this video a thumbs up. It's the first map I've made in a while. Comment if you've got any suggestions. I'm always open to changing game types, games, anything like that. And if you guys would be so kind as to subscribe if you're new here, I think I've got a little bit over 800 subscribers now, maybe 840, something like that. So please help me get back to my former glory of a little over 3,000. That'd be sweet. Tell a friend about it if you want, and I'll see you guys later.